How's it going? So, I wanted to talk about my welterweight title conspiracy and why Leon Edwards wasn't given the title shot for so long. And yeah, so my conspiracy is that it was passed around American Top Team for a cheaper fee than it would be going through other managers, other teams, other coaches. There's a conspiracy that there's only like three managers and they all lowball each other. So the UFC is basically underbidding their own people so they can get the lowest pay to fill up cards because they have to meet card requirements and sponsor requirements and a certain amount of events. So a lot of people get screwed and shafted, and this is why they need a fighters union. So I wanted to talk about the welterweight title and Kamaru Usman. And so let's first talk about how it was passed to Tyron Woodley had the belt, which is an American top team. And then Kamar Usman, American top team. Colby, Masvidal, Burns, Colby, Masvidal. Then he fights Leon Edwards. There's no reason not to give Leon Edwards a fight at some point in time before that, other than you're not having to pay so much. And that goes on to the Hamzat thing. They're already paying a ton of money from him, so they made him look like the heel right now, and that's another story. But this is all I wanted to really talk about with the welterweight title is that the UFC. There's a conspiracy that Kamaru Usman took a head kick on purpose, and that his whole family meant to see that. And I don't believe that, but I don't believe the UFC wanted Leon Edwards to win. They put that title fight in Salt Lake City with a guy who's I think is clearly cheating. And well, I mean, everybody's kind of cheating. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. But he has extreme cardio, trains at elevation. They wouldn't be ready for it, and he basically bull prodded forward for like 3 rounds to get the decision, and he got unlucky. He got knocked out. It wasn't unlucky. It was a perfect kick, perfectly planned, perfectly timed, perfect setup. It's perfect in so many ways. But yeah, the title has been passed around so many times. Now I think they're going to try to keep it away from Hamzat. There's a lot of things going on like this behind the scenes. A lot of it is to fight a fighters union. I believe the whole Nate Diaz thing was to make it seem like the UFC will just let people go, let them do whatever, come back. Dana White has never said good things about people that have. Imagine anybody else saying like, "Let me out of my contract now, give me a fight now," and then they purposely switch up Tony Ferguson instead of Hamzat. He purposely weighs 180 with Holland. If you believe all of this stuff just perfectly brewed together naturally, you might be the dumbest person alive. Like the UFC is using a lot of people. That's what they call selling your soul. Like you're like, are you okay with us lying to people? That's selling your soul. You're sinning in another person's for another person's sacrifice, and then that lie brews festers in other ways, and it has a butterfly effect. And those are what the Bible talks about. Like so, it's and like all religious books talk about, and holy books, spiritual books. But anyway, tell me what you guys think of this conspiracy. I'll be doing other MMA conspiracies. I just started a robberies board with all the judges on it and start going to tallying up all their things. I'm going to start up an MMA conspiracy playlist. So if you guys are interested in this kind of content, what I like to talk about, um, I was kind of bummed out that Jesse on Fire came out with like his conspiracy mind because I think that they made him look really goofy, and I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be popular or anything. I just want people to listen to my opinions a little bit, tell me what they think, brainstorm. Um, but if you believe people are telling you the honest percent, 100% truth all the time, you might be a little gullible. We need to start questioning these narratives, especially when it's a gambling sport. Habib recently said that bookmakers are worse than alcohol, and that he would never have them sponsor Eagle SC. This is similar to made me immediately think about DraftKings and some of the fights and have been picked, and a lot of the close decisions and go certain directions, I think, to stop the betting lines and shorten betting lines and save the house money. There needs to be a lot of third party um, investigations. I remember the whole USADA thing between Johnny Hendricks and GSP. Think I can't remember how it went. You can correct me, but I think GSP was wanting, or Johnny Hendricks was wanting WADA, like not USADA. He wanted WADA, which they were like saying that they oversee them. But who cares? Do both. Like we need people being able to like independently oversee their own medical bills, because it's a business at the end of the day, and it's like their own career is being subjected to somebody else. They could lie, plant, do anything. Like there's a lot of crooked stuff that goes on. That's all I'm saying. If you're a conspiracy person, you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm gonna get going. Hope you guys enjoyed this little thought process. Cheers.